Hey folks, Marty Nowicki with Impact Snap. Everybody wants to play more consistent golf. Well, how do you get more consistent? You've got to do the same things over and over and do them correctly. Once we have established this lowercase letter y and this radius, the next thing I'm looking for is, can I make their backswing more efficient so that they can create more energy, more power, more distance? When I'm looking at their backswings, I will draw two lines up from their ankles, go right to the sides of their head, and I want to see how well are they able to make a backswing without moving from side to side. That's really critical if you wanted to be consistent and if you wanted to create a backswing that would produce more torque, more energy coming into the golf ball. We want to see a backswing where as I'm taking it back, I want to make sure that the trail hip actually turns away from the original line. We're going to create about 1.5 balls to 2 balls worth of space between where the right hip started and where the top of the swing is. Doesn't matter to me if someone's left heel moves in. If you're not taking that big of a backswing, I encourage golfers to actually get their left knee and heel to come up. Left knee will actually start to point behind the ball. That allows the pelvis to turn inside that designated area that I'm looking for. Again, the more that I see the upper part of the axis, the head, neck, or the lower part of the axis, the pelvis, the more that's moving, the more inconsistent your ball hitting will get. So as you're videotaping yourself, there are so many free software programs that you can use. I personally use Huddle quite a bit, H-U-D-L. It allows me to draw some simple lines. Just make sure that your camera is stationary so that the movement of the camera doesn't change how you are relative to those lines. In this case, I've got a flagpole right behind me, so as you're watching me relative to the flagpole, I want to make sure that the upper center and the lower center is not moving too much side to side. The spine has to do 3 things. It's going into extension, it's tilting, it's turning, and we blend those 3 things in so as I make a backswing, it's very centered. Simultaneously, I'm watching what the golf club is doing. At first parallel, I want it parallel to my anticipated target. As I complete the turn, I'm looking for the club to actually shallow or fall further behind me. So now it's parallel at a cut angle somewhere between 30 and 45 degrees. And that angle depends on A, what do you want the ball to do? And B, how good are you at turning, both to start your transition. So if I drop the club to the inside, but I never turn, the club will swing too far into out. That'll produce big blocks and big hooks. First parallel good, top good, club shallows, and from here, I'm getting my students to turn at least 30 to 45 degrees by the time they hit the golf ball. That way the club won't be going too far into out, and that'll start to zero out both the path, and then as we keep checking that radius, that zeroes out the club face. I know this sounds like a lot, that's why we broke it into a few different segments. Check your golf swing for these important steps, and I'm sure you will see some great improvement. For Impact Snap, I'm Marty Nowicki. Please hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell notification. That way, when we put out more content, you get notified. Please leave your comments down below because that helps us to create more content for you. Like this video, our ratings go up, and more golfers like you will be exposed to our content. For Impact Snap, thanks for watching.